So what is it that you would like to achieve? Where do you feel that you are right now? What could you do in order to get to what you want to achieve? And what will you actually do in order to make that development? Hi there, and welcome to my latest little video blog in my year in the life of an executive coach. My name is Pete Last. Thank you again for joining me and for engaging with the videos, as many of you are doing. I'm most grateful. I thought I'd do a few weeks just reflecting on some of the models that I've come across as I've been studying for my qualification, my level 7 diploma in coaching and mentoring from the Institute of Leadership and Management, which I passed this last week, which is great. Finally have my certificate. It's really exciting. One of the models that's used quite regularly is the GROW model. And in fact, the 4 questions I started this video with today are effectively the stages of the GROW model. Many of you will perhaps have heard of the model, and you may even have heard of Sir John Whitmore, the gentleman who, with a couple of colleagues, developed the model back in the 1980s. John Whitmore sadly died in 2017, but if you study coaching or read about coaching, you will pretty quickly come across the GROW model. The acronym G for goals, R for your current reality, O for outcomes, and W for will. What will you actually do in order to get from where you are now to where you would like to be? Dead easy to learn, dead easy to remember, dead easy to understand. And actually, as a coach, it provides and has provided for me in many conversations a very useful structure to help me structure my conversations with clients and to make sure that I am focusing on them and on their developmental needs. It doesn't always work as smoothly as that. I have heard and read John Whitmore talking about the GROW model as a sequence, and actually in my own experience is not necessarily always in that order from goals to reality. Because sometimes when I've started to work with clients and ask them what it is they want to achieve, they don't really know, but what they are able to tell me is where they feel they are at the moment, so their reality. So sometimes we just flip those stages round. Tell me a little bit about where you are now, and then let's broaden that discussion out as to how you would like things to change moving forwards. So just a very useful little model, and I thought it would be helpful just to reflect on 2 or 3 of the models that I've come across in my own learning and how I use them with clients. I don't think I've ever in a formal session with a client actually said, we are going now to use the GROW model and here are the 4 letters and this is what they stand for. But I think for coaches, it's a very useful little mnemonic just to have in the back of your head and to help you hang your conversation on. It gives you a little bit of guidance. But I think, as is the case with any model, it's important that we as coaches remember that the model is our servant, not our master, and actually what we need to be doing is listening to what our clients are telling us. So there's a few brief thoughts on the GROW model, and I'll have a think over the coming week and maybe pop another one into the mix for next week. But I hope you're all enjoying spring, beautiful time of year. Really exciting for us at the moment. I've just completed my diploma and also just a couple of weeks ago became a grandfather for the first time. So lots of wonderful and exciting things happening for me down here in Devon at the moment. But I hope you are all well, and thank you so much for engaging with these videos, and do dial back in next week. Have a great week.